Remember Ida, her boss, or Jero? How about this year's TMB Raya ad? Or Astros, or Lazadas? If you remember them, you probably like them. They're funny, they're memorable, they convey meaningful messages, and it's all directed by one single creative mind.
Hello everyone, I'm Quek Shio Chuan and I'm the film director behind the 3 ads that you've just seen.
The ads went viral and get a combined 9 million views on YouTube. Take my word for it, but I think a lot of people like his ads and are actually looking forward to the next one. Unfortunately, not many people know about the person behind these ads. I'm Tina Loh and I'm a fan of Quek and his work. His work breaks away from that sad and sappy trend, and it injects me with tons of positivity after I've watched them. I knew afterwards that I need to sit down with him and talk to him about his work.
So it's impossible for you to rank 1 to 3?
It's possible for me to rank 111. All of them have very different impression, feelings, learnings, and it teaches me different things. Which is why all of them are very precious. And there's not one that I particularly like more than the other two.
Though he directs all of these videos, but Quek didn't take the entire credit for himself. Video production is a complicated process that involves a lot of people, and good content requires a tight collaboration among the teams involved.
Actually, I must make this clear that the idea for Gaya Raya Paling Ori is from the agency Naga DDB. The creative is Ahmad. So when Ahmad approached me with the script, it was already like 60-70% done. I only added a few things to it. Same thing for TMB. Actually, the creative is Bianca and Sharin from IPG Media Brands. So agency are the ones that approach the client and pitch the core idea to the clients. So only after that they approach the film director, which is why the sentiments of say Hari Raya is already imbued into the film. What I do is more on crafting. How do we shoot this? How do we approach this? How do we make this piece entertaining? And of course, I can add additional storylines to it. I added stuff like the pimple transition. I added stuff like the rubber chicken at the bumper. I added quite a number of stuff. To list them down would be quite hard. But yeah, it's really a collaboration. It's really a working together thing.
One of the scenes that caught my eye was the dolly shot from the TMB Raya ad. It blew my mind and had me thinking how they did it. As I believe many had noticed that Jero, one of my favorite characters, made a cameo with his fictional owner, Ida. I wanted to know why they decided to bring him back.
In the original script, there was already, okay, we're going to do this really epic scene of a lot of people watching the same TV. But no one ever talks about the content of the TV. So I thought, okay, there's a TV, so why not let's have Ida and Jero? Because if you watch the trailer, Jero actually looks up to the sky and say, I wonder what would it be like to be the first cat to land on the moon.
Bayangkan Jero, kucing pertama pergi ke bulan.
So you never really explain how Jero felt about the whole Ida didn't bring back my clothes thing. So I thought it was a good idea. Let's bring Jero back since Jero is one of the loved characters, and let's send him off space.
Having followed his work, I noticed that his work has its own style to it, a sense of familiarity, or so to speak. I really enjoyed his brand of humor, and I'm curious on how much his personality influences his work and how does he approach humor in his ads.
Of course, the funny videos represents my funny side. And the emo videos represent my emo side. But yes, when it comes to humor, I try to make what's funny to me. It's because humor is something that's very subjective. Especially when it comes to a festive film, the idea is to try to make as many people laugh. Try to entertain as many people as possible. Like, I just imagine myself as an audience watching a film, what would actually make me laugh? That's how I approach humor ads.
With his work being very popular online, Quek finds satisfaction from the comments and feedback on his videos.
I think one of the ways I get my sense of accomplishment is definitely by reading the comments from the audiences, especially when you guys wrote positive comments on the videos that we posted. Thank you very much. Because that really, and when it's your friends, when you make a film, your friends will always filter their comments because they try to encourage you. But when it's general public, you know how bad it can be sometimes. So when it's good, okay, it must be genuine. They really enjoyed it, and that really kind of points you to the right direction.
Quek's work is quite popular locally, but he has been getting international recognition as well. His upcoming feature film, Guang, is nominated for awards at the Shanghai International Film Festival. It is based on his award-winning original short film back in 2011. Apparently, it was not an easy ride for him.
To be honest, there was one point where I sat down in his mind and we thought, okay, if it's not going to meet our standard, we are not going to release it. We're just going to forget about it. But fortunately enough, it got there, and now it is nominated into 4 different categories in Shanghai International Film Festival. It took a long time to finish the film. A lot longer than what we expected. It wasn't as smooth as we imagined. We had to grind through lah. So after that, have to sit down again, let's recraft, let's think about what can we reshoot to make this film good. Whether we win or not, I think it's okay. It's fine. Let's see. Anything's good.
Guang being the short film to kickstart his career and also going to be his first feature film, I wanted to know how he feels about the movie.
So what I really feel about this is I'm going to approach him with a very open heart, because with Guang, I've been through the best of times, and I've been through the worst of times. With Guang, I've won B&W Shorties in the year 2011, which kickstarted my career, which garnered international attention. I've won quite a number of awards from all around the world. It also put me into depression, where I absolutely loathe myself. I don't want to make films anymore, I just don't live anymore. But if you ask me whether I regret it or not, definitely not. I think it's worth it, and it has made me grow up, not just as a filmmaker, but as a person.
Thinking back, I met Quek about 10 years ago when we were just students. To sit down and to talk to him like this again after so long, I realized he's still very much the same old Quek that I've always known. To see him have come this far in his career, I just know he's going to make it far and continue to make everyone proud.
How would you describe yourself?
That's the hardest question of the entire interview. That's the hardest. When I'm simple, people tell me I'm complicated. When I'm complicated, people tell me I'm simple. So...